Pag nasa baba ka na, wala ka nang ibababa pa eh. So, dyan mo marirealize lahat where it went wrong. And when nandiyan ka na sa baba, there's walang reason for you to stay down.
Let's talk Bear topics and bold conversations here at Bear It All Podcast with Danny Barreto.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Bear It All Podcast. Okay, so another episode and paus pa rin ako. So, pagpasensyahan nyo na yung boses ko, okay? Itatawid natin tong episode natin na to. So, our episode for today is, bakit mas madaling mag-give up? Bakit nga ba mas madaling mag-give up kesa magpatuloy? Madami tong, alam mo, mahirap to para sa akin kasi madami din akong instances na talagang naisip ko din that it's really easier to just give up something rather than starting over. I think this is like human nature. Kapag nasa verge na tayo nasa dulo ka na ng pasensya mo, na parang feeling mo, wala na. You're just gonna break. You're on the verge of just breaking. So you would rather just give up because that's the easiest thing to do in that moment rather than moving forward. I get it because that happened to me many, many, many times. But sa episode na to, gusto ko din i-share na sa ilang beses na ginusto ko din mag-give up pero chinus kong magpatuloy. Worth it naman lahat yon. The many, many times na pinili ko to move forward. Yun din yung mga naging silver lining ng life ko. Kaya, napagandang topic na to, lalo na kung para sa'yo tong episode na to. Diba? So, may dalawang factors kasi yan, guys. Kung mag-give up ka ba dahil nag-give up ka because alam mo that ito lang yung magiging, ito lang yung rason. Ito lang yung option na meron ka to actually find a better path, a better job, someone better, or figure out something in your life that you have to give something up to actually find someone new or find something else, 'di ba? Or there's another factor that you are at your breaking point and you have to make a choice whether to move forward or to give up. Yan ang topic natin today. Is bakit mas pinipili na lang ng mga tao or bakit mas madali yung give up route. Madami kasi yan, guys eh. Una, ang at the top of my head, ang naiisip ko is mababa ang self-esteem at saka ang confidence sa isang tao. Pag mababa kasi yung self-esteem mo at saka yung confidence mo, you lack self-love. And when you lack self-love, kulang ka ng bilib sa sarili. Feeling mo, hindi mo kaya gawin ang isang bagay, kaya hindi mo na lang gagawin. Pero ang totoo, ikaw lang naman ang nag-iisip nun. Ikaw lang naman din ang naglalagay nun sa utak mo na hindi mo kaya at hindi mo kayang gawin. Napanghihinaan ka ng loob kasi feeling mo ang hirap-hirap. Like, hindi to para sa akin. Or, natatakot ka to start again. Kasi parang feeling mo starting again is matagal. It's a slow burn. You have to start from the bottom before you reach the top. So, you want instant gratification. Gusto mo na bukas mayaman ka na. O gusto mo bukas nakuha mo na yung trabaho na yon. Gusto mo bukas kayo na. Yung gusto mo agad-agad. Apurada ka. Yun. Gusto mo lahat ng mga gusto mo sa buhay agad-agad mong nakukuha. Kaya kapag hindi mo nakukuha ang isang bagay, gusto mo na lang mag-give up. Kasi feeling mo kaya hindi mo siya nakukuha agad kasi hindi siya para sa'yo. Pero ang difference kasi dyan is, if you want something, hindi naman automatic kasi yan nabibigay sa'yo. Lahat ng mga bagay, ng mga gusto nating ma-achieve, gusto nating makuha sa buhay, hindi naman natin agad-agad yan nakukuha eh. Regardless of how privileged you are, guys, even if the people that are privileged, they also have things that they actually have to work hard for before they reach that certain level in their lives. Hindi rin overnight na bigay lahat ng meron sila. Kasi I'm pretty sure may magko-comment dyan, kaya mo yan sabihin kasi privileged ka. Alam niyo ba kung ilang business ang pinasok ko para ma-reach yung estado ng buhay ko ngayon at mabigyan yung pamilya ko ng mas maayos na buhay? Napakadaming failed businesses bago ko umabot sa business na para sa akin. Yes, I can say I'm privileged, yes, now, but hindi ibig sabihin hindi ako naghirap. Hindi ibig sabihin hindi ako napunta sa point na hindi ako napunta sa point na gusto ko nang i-give up kasi it's not happening for me. Na bawat single thing na pinasok ko hindi nag-work. You think at that very moment, nung time na yun, hindi ko gusto mag-give up? Of course, there were many times I felt that maybe this is not for me. Maybe this field is not for me. So I would rather just, choose to give up. But if I gave up, then Wellness Whispers never happened. And if Wellness Whispers never happened, hindi namin natulungan yung mga taong natutulungan namin sa araw-araw. 'Di ba? Parang there is a purpose and a timing for everything. Kung gusto mo ng apuradang result, gusto mo bukas mayaman ka na. Hindi talaga yan mangyayari unless swerte ka't manalo ka ng loto ngayon, 'di ba? But again, tsambahan lang din 'yun. It's like some people try until they win. It's also not overnight, 'di ba? May mga bagay sa life natin that doesn't happen for us because they're not meant to happen for us. So, if magi-give up ka kaagad, paano mo malalaman kung ano yung para sa'yo? Paano mo mahahanap or mararating yung gusto mong mangyari kung lahat na lang ng bagay na subukan mo, ang initial mong reaction is magi-give up ka kaagad dahil mahirap. Wala namang madali eh. Lahat naman ng papasukin mong trabaho, bago man o hindi, relationships, kahit ano pa yan, life will always challenge you. It won't always be easy. But that's because you're living. That's life. Hindi lahat ng bagay madali. Kung madali lahat ng bagay, edi sana lahat tayo. Lahat tayo ngayon, successful na tao. Lahat tayo ngayon, nakukuha natin lahat ng gusto natin. Walang mahirap sa mundo, walang naghihirap sa mundo. Kung lahat ng bagay madali. 'Di ba? Lalo na yung mga gusto natin ma-attain sa buhay, sometimes the Lord challenges us to see kung gusto ba natin ng isang bagay. Or sometimes, He shows us a path that's why it's difficult now. It's because it's not meant for you. May mga ganong instances din. And if we always just choose to give up, how will we know if something really is for us? Kasi may mga ibang bagay na nasa tama kang field, hindi lang yung specific thing na ginagawa mo yung para sa'yo. Pwede namang you're meant for the business field, pero hindi ito yung specific business na dapat para sa'yo. Or, ang hirap-hirap ng course ko, ayoko ning ginagawa ko, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Baka kasi hindi to yung field din para sa'yo, hindi to dapat yung course para sa'yo. Or, baka naman mahirap siya kasi mahirap talaga yung course mo. 'Di ba? Pwede rin naman yon. Di ba naisip yon? Pag med student ka, madali ba ang med? Utang na loob. Buhay ng tao ang hawak mo, malamang mahirap yan. 'Di ba? But alam mo na going through med school, mahirap ang papasukin mo. 'Di ba? That's why it takes so many years of studying before you even become a doctor because it's really hard. So, hindi ka din pwede magreklamo na ang hirap-hirap ng buhay kung yan din ang pinipili mo. 'Di ba? So, at the end of the day, guys, if there's one thing na lagi kong maaalala na sinasabi sa akin ng nanay ko is life is what you make it. So, I've said this before in my podcast and I'll remind you guys again. Kung ano man ang kung ano man ang pinipili natin or ginagawa natin sa buhay natin, that's the outcome of our lives. So whatever decisions we make, that's the outcome of our lives. So if you just choose to give up when it's always tough or when it gets hard, then you're never gonna really see the silver lining. You're never really going to see where you're meant to go, who you're meant to be, or sino ba talaga dapat mong makasama or habang buhay, or ito ba talaga yung trabaho? Kasi lahat naman ng bagay, magkakaroon talaga ng time, mahihirapan ka eh. Hanggang ngayon naman, nahihirapan pa rin ako, alam nyo ba yun, sa business ko? habang nag-grow ang business, humihirap, it gets tougher because you add more employees, you take care of more employees, you have to produce more stocks, you have to, right, kami from a small house, naging warehouse na kami. Habang lumalaki ang isang bagay, humihirap yan. It challenges you more. But if you're really passionate about something or if you really want something, you're going to do whatever it takes for it to work. So if your initial thought is to always give up, maybe because you don't want it so much. Kung ready ka nang i-give up dahil mahirap, if yan ang gagawin mo laging rason, na ayoko na lang, tama na to, then maybe you don't want it so much. Kasi, guys, di ba naalala niyo sa previous episode natin, ang sinabi ko doon is, if something doesn't scare you, then maybe you don't want it so much. It's basically the same thing about giving up. Sinabi nga nila, di ba, kapag gusto, maraming paraan, pag ayaw, maraming dahilan. So, kung napakadami mong dahilan kung bakit gusto mong mag-give up, baka kasi ayaw mo talaga yung ginagawa mo. Kaya gusto mo nang mag-give up. Or, pwede din naman, that's what you're meant to be. That's exactly where you're meant to be in this moment in time. But, mahina lang yung loob mo. Mababa yung self-love mo, yung self-esteem mo, yung confidence mo sa sarili mo, na panghihinaan ka kaagad ng loob. There are a lot of challenges in life, guys, that will test our faith, test yung kakayahan natin sa buhay, and everything. It will just test your whole being. But, at the end of the day, wala namang ibang magdidesisyon yan kung hindi ikaw. Ikaw lang din naman makakaalam kung ano yung makakabuti at hindi makakabuti para sa'yo. But sometimes kasi, fear tends to mask that because we're so afraid to see the outcome of things. Scared to be rejected, scared to fail. But then kasi, ang nakakalimutan natin that it's when you fail, that's when you realize who you're meant to be and where you're meant to be. Kapag nasa baba ka na, dun mo nare-realize kung paano nangyari to sa akin? Paano ako umabot sa ganito? How did I reach this point in my life to a point that I failed? Diyan kasi magkakaroon ng realization. Diyan ka na magkakaroon ng self-reflection. Marirealize mo na where it went wrong, where you went wrong. Ipapakita sa'yo ng Diyos dyan. Lahat, guys. Parang magkakaroon ng sine kapag nasa baba ka na. Saan ka nagkamali. Kung may tao ka bang, ito bang taong to yung nag-drag down sa'yo? Or ito bang desisyon na to dapat hindi mo ginawa? Ito bang bagay na to? Magkakaroon ka ng awakening, I tell you. I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me on this, that pag nasa baba ka na, wala ka nang ibababa pa eh. So, dyan mo marirealize lahat where it went wrong. And when nandiyan ka na sa baba, there's walang reason for you to stay down. The only solution is to go back up. And giving up is not the solution. Depende sa situation. Ulit to, guys, ha. Depende to sa situation. May mga ibang bagay kasi na mas magandang i-give up para ma-realize mo kung ano yung deserve mo. Pero may mga bagay din na may mga factors that goes around giving up even when you shouldn't. And yun nga yung isa natin. Yan ang mababa ang self-esteem, ang confidence. Yan ang mga feeling ko malalaking factors kung bakit gusto mag-give up ng tao kasi natatakot silang mag-fail. Ayan yun. Isa yan. Napakalaking factor yan. But don't be afraid to fail, guys. That's part of life. Failing is part of life. You're going to discover a lot of things about yourself when you fail. Makikita mo kung gaano ka kalakas, kung makikita mo yung problem solving mo, kung paano mo isosolve yung sitwasyon mo or yung problema mo. makikita mo yung mga taong magsistay sa buhay mo. God will reveal so many things to you pag nasa baba ka na or when you fail. Hindi naman, alam nyo, gets ko yung point nyo pag sinasabi nyo na natatakot ako baka hindi mag-workout. Totoo naman. Totoo naman, lalo na pag binuhos mo lahat ng effort, lahat ng oras, lahat ng pera, lahat ng everything, lahat ng pagmamahal. Gets ko yan. Sobrang gets ko yan kasi I've been through all of that. Pero, alam nyo ba, nung times na yun, nung nangyari sa akin lahat yun, dun ko din na-realize na, okay, ito pala dapat yung ginawa ko. I shouldn't be so trusting. I should have a boundary. I should have done more research. I should have studied more. I should have realized that I should have known my worth. 'Di ba? Yung, hindi ako dapat, I shouldn't stoop down the certain level because ito lang yung kayang ibigay sa akin ng taong to, or I shouldn't, ang dami kong realization, guys. Sa relationships, nung una, ang realization ko was, I don't have to change myself to alter myself to someone. Dapat mahalin ako ng tao, kung sino man ako at ano ako. Hindi, I shouldn't be with someone and adjust my life to kung ano yung gusto niya ako maging. And one is also, I shouldn't take bullshit from anyone. Like, shit, if papayagan kita to just feed me bullshit all the time and I just have to forgive you every single time because I don't want to lose you, holy Christ, guys. Every time I look back on the amount of bullshit that I endured, I always feel like I want to cry and really question myself hard. Na alam ko yung worth ko bilang tao. Bakit ako pumayag na i-degrade ako ng taong to? For what? 'Di ba? Nagmahal ako ng tama, binigay ko lahat. Sobra pa nga. Sobra pa nga. To a point na naubos ako. Tapos papayagan ko pang i-degrade mo ko. Paliliitin mo pa ako. You're gonna make me feel so small to boost your ego. Jesus. Seriously, there are a lot of times that I look back in my life talaga that made me realize that that's it. That was God showing me. That was God revealing to me the life that I'm going to have if I've stayed with this, if I stuck with this person. And in life as well. Guys, alam nyo ba, sobrang laki ng depression na dinaanan ko nung nawala yung isa kong business 2 years ago. Because savings ko yung pinasok ko dun pati nga savings ni Javi 'di ba? So, syempre nahiya din ako na in some way naloko kami. Alam mo yon. So, syempre nahiya din ako sa kanya, nahiya din ako sa mga taong involved because may responsibilidad ka sa mga taong to 'di ba? You gave your word and then it didn't work out because you trusted the wrong person. 'Di ba? It teaches you things, guys. It's when you fail in life. That's when it teaches you things. It makes you a stronger person. It builds your character. It builds the person that you're meant to be. So don't be afraid to fail. 'Di ba? I get it. It's a scary thing. I can't tell you that I'm not afraid, but what I can tell you is that I will face it head on. I will face it head on for when the time comes that there are some things that don't work out in my life. I will accept defeat. And I think that's one of the things that I have realized for whatever sa lahat ng mga nangyari sa akin in the past 2 years. Learn to accept defeat and start over. It's okay to start over. I tell you guys, starting over, there's a magic in starting over. A lot of things will be revealed to you. Maraming mga bagay na marirealize mo, shit, kaya ko pala to. Oh my gosh, di ko inisip na ito pala yung para sa akin. Takot ako gawin to dati kasi feeling ko hindi ko kaya. Pero ako lang din naman nag-down sa sarili ko. Ba, ako lang naman din nag-down sa sarili ko. Wala namang ibang nagsabi sa akin na hindi ko kaya. 'Diba? Ako lang din naman ang nag-feed sa sarili ko nun. But, nung sinabi ko din sa sarili ko na kaya mo yan girl. Tinignan ko lang sarili ko sa salamin, kaya mo yan. Kung kaya nila, kaya mo yan. You are meant for bigger things in this world. You cannot stay the same. I just kept telling myself that. And at the end of the day, wala naman akong gustong I don't need to prove anything to anyone. I just have to prove it to myself that I'm capable. And you should do the same if you feel that sobrang mababa yung self-esteem mo ngayon at saka yung self-confidence mo ngayon. Gusto mo na mag-give up? I hear you. It happens. You know? That's just life. That's life testing you, testing your faith. Huwag kang magpapagiba. Huwag kang magpapagiba. Pick yourself back up and just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Then like ko sinasabi sa lahat ng tao, the time that you think you have to give up is when it's no longer helping your growth. When it's already affecting so many areas in your life, physically, mentally, emotionally. Kapag feeling mo hindi na talaga siya nakakabuti sa'yo, that's when you give up. But if you're only giving up because you say it's hard, because it's just not going your way, then I feel you still should move forward. Sa lahat ng bagay, guys, wala namang madali. Walang madali. Kung gagamitin mong rason ang mahirap ang isang bagay, kung bakit hindi ka mag-move forward, maybe then because you have to realize you're doing something wrong. Meron kang ginagawa why it's not going your way. Maybe it's the negativity. You're choosing to be negative. Maybe you are filling your life, your heart, your mind with way too much negativity that you're not. Believe in energies, guys. Pagka nagpapasok ka ng negative energy sa buhay mo, negative outcome din ang malalabas mo. Negative energy din ang malalabas mo. So, kung paulit-ulit mo sinasabi sa sarili mo na hindi mo kaya, ganun din ang mangyayari. Ima-manifest yun ng katawan mo. Ima-manifest yun ng mind mo until yun na yung magiging perspective mo sa buhay. Yun na yung magiging mindset mo sa buhay na hindi mo kaya. Kasi yun yung paulit-ulit mong sinasabi sa sarili mo. Practice manifesting good things. Pag mahirap ang isang bagay, sabihin mo, mahirap lang to ngayon, pero kakayanin ko to. Hindi ko to ma-solve ngayon, but it doesn't mean hindi ko to masosolve. Magdasal ka. Ako, pag hindi ko na kaya, nagdadasal talaga ako. I always say, Lord, lead me to the right path. Show me the right path. Lead me to the right people. Help me make the right decisions. There is no harm in asking for help. Wag na wag kayong matatakot humingi ng tulong, lalo na pag gusto niyo na mag-give up. Pag nahihirapan kayo sa isang bagay, ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It means you want something to work. Kaya ka humihingi ng tulong. It's not your area of expertise. So, kukuha ka ng tulong sa mga taong kaya yung pinoproblema mo. Hindi natin kaya lahat. We can't do it all. That's why we need a support group. That's why you need people in your life to help you make things happen. Diba? Lahat ng successful na tao sa mundo, guys, hindi naman nila mag-isa ginawa yun eh. They needed people to help them get to that position in their lives. So, wag yung akuhin lahat ng hirap. Diba? Pwedeng you can ask for help. So, meron ding mga factors kung bakit mas madaling mag-give up is because stuck ka din sa past. Hinahayaan mo na i-dictate ng past yung present mo. You really drowned in whatever happened to you in the past, so you chose to just live in there. So, pati yung present mo at pati na rin yung future mo naapektuhan. So, nangyayari dyan is, kapag hindi mo, if you don't confront your past, dinadala mo yan sa present. Pag dinadala mo yan sa present, parang ano yan eh guys, domino effect. Lahat, para yung poison, kumakalat yan. Kumakalat yan sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay mo. Pag hindi mo na-confront ang isang bagay at hindi ka naka-move forward or hindi ka nakausad sa isang bagay sa past mo, ang nangyayari talaga dyan is nadadala mo yan sa mga bagong taong nakakasalamuha mo, sa mga bago mong relationship, sa trabaho mo, sa sarili mo, sa how you see life, yung perspective mo, yung mindset mo, lahat yan nahahawa. It's like poison. It's when you don't confront what happened to you in the past. Let's say you were heartbroken and you feel that all men are the same and you stuck through it. Hindi mo na-realize that no, not all men are the same. It's just that specific person. Siya lang ang gumawa nun sa'yo. Hindi lahat ng tao gagawin yun sa'yo. Then, pag nakakilala ka ng bagong tao, you enter new relationships, you enter with a fresh mind and a fresh heart, ready to love again. Open mind ka. You come in that relationship with an open mind, hindi close-minded. You can't build new relationships if you're close-minded. If this is the only love you know. So if this is the love that you know from the past, yung love na hindi nag-work, kapag ito lang yung love na ito lang yung alam mo, feeling mo lahat ng relationships na papasukin mo ganun. If ganun ang mindset mo entering new relationships, all your relationships are not going to work. Lahat ng relationships natin, guys, iba-iba yan. They're not the same. But that's also how you are entering that relationship. So, if you enter a relationship wanting to get to know someone, wag agad negative thoughts. Nako, parang baka ganito rin to. Baka yung nililumiligaw sa akin, parang ex ko rin to eh. Parang ito, gagawin mo rin sa akin to eh. Iiwanan mo rin ako eh. Sasaktan mo din ako eh. Lolokohin mo din ako eh. Paano kung hindi? Pero dahil sobrang negative mong tao, nawala na ng gana yung tao sa'yo. 'Di ba? These are things, guys, that's why it's so important to confront the past. It's so important to move forward from the past so you don't bring it to your present. And with God's grace, you don't bring it to your future and manifest it to your kids. 'Di ba? Kaya nga tayo may mga trauma sa buhay. 'Di ba sinabi ko yan before sa dati kong podcast. Traumas never leave your side. They're always going to be there. You just learn how to live with them. You just choose kung paano ka mabubuhay with that trauma. Kung ano yung perspective mo doon sa trauma na yun. Kung paano mo yun ito turn around to make you a better and stronger person. Not a more negative, a person that's so hateful to the world, a person who generalizes everybody because they feel that yung ginawa sa kanila mauulit-ulit. Like, it depends kasi sa'yo eh. You dictate your life. So if you choose to live a life that's full of anger and negativity, then that's exactly what your life is going to be. And that's also the life that you're going to pass on to future generations. And that's going to be so sad. So yan ang mga ibang tao kung may reason kung ba't some people give up easily. If they're so stuck in the past, they're afraid to move forward. Yan, that's one also. That's one factor also why people just would rather give up easily. Because they feel that everyone is the same. That walang pinagkakaiba. Yun. So right now, if you're watching this and you're at the point in your life that you're about to give up, no matter what it is, I hope that the reason why you're giving up is not because it's just hard, not because hindi mo nakuha yung instant gratification, or I hope that kung nag-give up ka na, it's because it's no longer serving purpose in your life. It's because hindi ka na masaya. It's because that's not the love you deserve. That's not the treatment you deserve. Or because you deserve better. I hope kung yun ang reason mo if giving up, valid. Pero kung nahihirapan ka lang right now sa isang bagay kasi it's not going your way, I encourage you to keep trying first. Try mo muna. Kasi, diba nga, they always say nothing worth having comes easy. It challenges us first before makukuha natin yun, bago natin siya mahawakan. Diba? Don't be afraid. If failing is your problem, it's normal to be afraid, yes. But if that's going to be your reason every single time, then then that means you're really not living your life. Because failing is part of life. We have our wins and losses in our lives. It's inevitable. It will happen. But one thing I can tell you based from my personal experience, sometimes something fails because you're meant to do something else. Something fails because you're meant to be somewhere else. You're meant to be with someone else. Something fails because it's meant to fail. It's not meant for you. It failed because you're wasting so much time on this when you should be focused on something else. Everything happens for a reason. I believe that. And when you're feeling down about something, I encourage you to pray. Surrender everything that you're feeling every time you pray. Ilabas nyo lahat yan, guys. Ilabas nyo lahat. Huwag nyong kimkimin. And don't be afraid to ask for help. If nahihirapan kayo, don't be afraid to ask for help. Hindi po kahinaan ang paghingi ng tulong. Hindi yun kahinaan. It's, if you want something to work and nahihirapan ka na, a helping hand is sometimes what you need to get to where you wanna be. So, I hope if you're watching this episode, nakatulong kami sa inyo. And if this is the episode or napadaan to sa feed mo because you're meant to hear this, I hope that these words are able to encourage you to do something, or ito na yung silver lining na hinahanap mo, or yung wake-up call or sign na hinahanap mo. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!